So now that the 2021 NFL Draft is officially over, we can look at some of the best undrafted free agents. Just looking at my big board, guys that pop out. Cade Johnson, I'm shocked he wasn't drafted. I mean, based on where Jalen Darwin was taken, and these guys have played against lesser levels of competition, but based on where Jalen Darwin went off the board, I'm shocked Cade Johnson didn't go, especially after what he did at the Senior Bowl. David Moore, guard from Grambling State, that was a guy I thought could go in the mid-rounds. Sadarius Hutcherson from South Carolina, I would have expected him to go late day 3, but I think like as a run blocking guard, he would have gotten more attention. Shakur Brown, cornerback from Michigan State, signed with Pittsburgh Steelers already. Bryce Thompson, potentially a slot corner out of Tennessee. Trill Williams, big cornerback who played a little bit in the slot for Syracuse, but will probably be an outside corner or a safety at the NFL level. I had him going in the mid-rounds quite a bit. He went undrafted. Dylan Moses, a linebacker with a lot of talent, a lot of athleticism, just never really took the next step at Alabama and suffered a bunch of injuries. That probably contributed to his fall. Marvin Wilson, who's already signed a contract with the Cleveland Browns. Don't like to hear that as a Steelers fan, but that's a guy who took a step back this past year. Would probably try to lose some weight and get back to playing more athletic level of football. And I think he's going to be a high-impact player for Cleveland who could see some time this year. But then again, they've really stacked the interior defensive line, so I don't know about that. Arderius Washington, safety TCU, very small guy, about 5'9", 5'8". He's really small. He's possibly the smallest defensive back in the NFL Combine era, even though we didn't have a Combine this year. So it's going to be very interesting to see where he goes. Because he's a ball hawk and a playmaker for them. Could play in the slot at the NFL level. That's a dude you have to keep an eye on. Also on offense, Jamie Newman. Not shocking he didn't go in the first round. Not shocking he didn't go in the NFL draft because there were some simulations I ran where he didn't get drafted. But it's still surprising nonetheless because you think NFL teams always value taking those quarterbacks, and they're worth late round fires technically. I mean, really, you get a lot of value taking a guy that late because if he works out or if he even is semi-decent as a career backup as a 7th round pick, that's worth it. And I'm going to try to pronounce his name right because I've seen him for Florida State. I've never gotten the first name right. Tamorrion Terry, wide receiver for Florida State, had a breakout year, I believe, in 2019. Was not nearly as good this past year. Big wide receiver, kind of a plodding guy, though, a little bit slow out of his breaks. He's also out there as an undrafted free agent.